Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You're all welcome to my channel. Today is cooking day. I'm so excited because this is a special delicacy. We don't cook it anytime. We only cook it when a woman has just had a baby. So my sister-in-law had a baby, a very beautiful girl. May Allah bless her and bless the child. So this soup is for postpartum healthcare. It would help to expel the blood and other deaths in the uterus. So it aids postpartum healing. It shrinks the uterus and then it helps the mother to heal quickly. If she's had surgery, if she's had any type of complications during delivery, the soup is very, very healthy. You're going to look at my, I'll walk you through all my recipes and you realize that they are very wonderful. So in this bowl, I'm sure you've seen my fishes already. I have 4 different types of fish. So this is StockFish. I remember I told you this is very flavorful, so we are not using much of it. Basically it's just for the flavor, but it's also very rich in iron too. Then this is smoked I think catfish, I'm not sure, but it's also a river fish. It's dry. The soup doesn't we don't use wet either meat or fresh fish. We only use dry fish, dry ingredients. So this is also a dry fish. This is what it looks like. So we're using this one, and then we're also using this. This is also a species of bonga fish. We call it bonga, Shawa. I don't know what it's called in the English word. So that's about 4 different fish we have here. Then this is the most important ingredient here. We call it Orima. So this is very good for shrinking the uterus. If you have any case of uterus enlargement, you should add that. Then I'm also going to add cloves. I'm adding about 7 cloves. The traditional way of cooking it does not call for clove, but I am using my own discretion because of my knowledge of herbs and spices to add cloves to the recipe. Now we're also using dry prawns. This is prawns, dry one. We're using the 2 types of prawns. So we're also using this. We're using this one. We're using this one. Then I have 3 different types of peppers here. So we are not using fresh pepper. Even if I had fresh pepper, that's this Habenero pepper. And it's a little. We are going to have. It's a very spicy hot soup. So this is cayenne pepper. This is the real cayenne pepper. This is not the real cayenne pepper. This is the real cayenne pepper. It's very small. It's called bed eye and it's very hot, very, very hot, peppery. So I'm going to use then this black Cameroon pepper, black pepper. This Cameroon pepper. So we'll use a little of this. So we would basically add everything. I'll walk you through the whole process. Then we are also using this. This is Aidan. It's called Aidan. So we'll use about a little of this. So this helps to shrink out. It removes dead, even fibroid. In fact, this soup is very good for anybody that has fibroid. If you have cysts, ovarian cysts, you can eat this soup as much as possible so that it expels. But anybody who has prolonged bleeding should please stay away from this soup because it promotes blood circulation and it will make your blood flow better. Immediately you eat it, you start to sweat and it burns fat too. So it's not for a pregnant woman. A pregnant woman should please stay away from it. Pregnant women should please stay away from this soup. If you are experiencing prolonged bleeding or you have any bleeding disorder, please stay away from it too. Then another ingredient we'll be using in this soup is, of course, this turmeric. We're using ginger and we're using some cloves of garlic. Then we'll be using lots of onion, the whole of it, everything, and we'll be using scent leaf. So add scent leaf to it. The other thing we'll be using is palm oil. but add that in the pot. You see that when we add that to the pot. So now we are starting the whole cooking process. What you do is, this is the Cameroon pepper. We have to remove this part of it. Then we are adding cayenne pepper, and then we'll also add this long pepper. I really don't know the name. I think it's cayenne. People call it cayenne, but I'm not sure. So basically, what you want to do here is add hot boiling water to this mixture. So allow this to sit for some time. Just stir that in and allow this to sit for some time. So the next thing is the fish. We're also going to add hot boiling water to the fishes to clean the fish, dust, and all of that. So allow this to sit for some time, and then we'll start the cooking process. Yeah, I forgot. We are going to add this too. This is also very important. This goes with this. So basically, I'll be pounding it, peel it open, remove what is inside, because what is inside is peppery. So we'll pound it, remove it, and then we'll add it to the soup. You need it. So basically, we are going to blend our Orima and some crayfish. Right, it look like. Just make sure you check the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe, please. Thank you. So this is what it looks like. So the next stage now is to grind our peppers. So adding the habanero, the ginger, the garlic. These are turmeric. We'll add our onion, all of it, and then the peppers. So we've added all our peppers. We're going to add about a cup of water to help the blender. So let's see what it looks inside. So this is it. Yeah, this is the type of pepper we want. We don't want it to be smooth. So wow. So palm oil, don't be scared to use palm oil. It's very rich in vitamin A. It also has a lot of fatty acid. It's very, very good for the body system. So always use palm oil. Don't be scared. Nothing will do you. People are jealous of our palm oil. That's why they said it's bad for us. Palm oil is very good. It's one of the healthiest oil out there. So we don't want the oil to be too hot. Just add our pepper. So add some water to your blender. So I had to stir this. Then here it gets fun. I always love this part of cooking. We just had ingredients. Had the, remember that's the crayfish and the this thing. Had salt. So we are using Toheeroh blends iodine salt. In fact, it's coming at the right time because women lose a lot of blood at this stage, so they need iodine. You need iodine in your meal, so call for your natural iodine. The next thing to go into our soup is our crayfish. This dry crayfish. This is also very rich in iron. Very rich. It's a very rich source of iron and makes your meals very delicious. Then we are adding Aidan. So our next powerful ingredient is called Tetrapleura. It's called Aidan in Yoruba. It's a very rich spice. It's rich in zinc, iron, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and basically what it's going to do in this soup is that it's going to help to carry the ingredients, the natural ingredients, into the uterus because it's a carrier. It's an herbal carrier. So it's very good. We're going to stir this. We are still adding more ingredients, but let me just stir this for now. Allow this to boil. So the next ingredient is grains of Africa spice. So we are going to, I've pounded it already. You remove these things inside. These things inside are bitter. You don't want to add them to it. So we'll be adding our dry fish. Stir this up. The last ingredients we'll be adding before we cover to allow this to boil is our natural spice mix. This is our seasoning. We don't use MSG. Even if we use MSGs, the original MSG that was invented by the Taiwanese man, not the popular MSG on the market. So we're going to stir this and then we'll cover this. So bring it back. Our soup is our Pomo and our selim. Just a suggestion of it, like little, not so much. So just stir that in. Our soup is basically ready as it is because this is simply, we don't want it to be too cooked. You can see the oil is not even sufficient, but don't be tricked. Don't add oil at this stage. Steamed the Pomo previously, so I've cooked it with spices and salt and all of that. So I just cleaned it and added to it. So this is only going to steam. Basically, you can serve this, but I can't taste it. Cover. I like